Yeah. So, while the others are joining, tell me, Amar, have you downloaded the files that I have shared with you?
Yeah, I've downloaded, but my laptop does not have that much configuration, so I um, I have thought of like extending its RAM capability.
Okay. How much RAM you have right now?
It's 8 GB only.
8 GB only. Okay, no issues. Still, it will work. Okay, but you have to upgrade actually.
Yeah,
Okay, then. So, we'll start the process of installation. Okay.
sure.
You have joined through your laptop, na?
It's my company laptop as of now. Uh,
Okay. So you have
yeah,
joined
my
through what
personal laptop is
device?
like it is very laggy. I am planning to purchase new one this week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So, let me share my screen and you just have to follow the same steps along with me. Okay.
sure, sure.
Let me. Okay. I hope it is visible.
Yeah, too. Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay. Okay. So now, the files that you have downloaded, those are of Kali Linux file, VMware file, and all. Right. So first of all, you have to go to the file of VMware. Okay. I guess I have all the files here. You have downloaded the file of VMware. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
VMware workstation full 17.6.5, I guess it is showing you. Okay.
Actually, in
So
my laptop, it's already I have Oracle. This one, Oracle VM.
VirtualBox.
Yeah, and I've already installed Kali on that Kali and Ubuntu already.
Okay, so you are using VirtualBox.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check if I have VirtualBox or not. No, I have to download that. Uh, why don't you then install the VMware as well?
No, actually, that IOC, sorry, ISO, which I
I,
have no, yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. All we have installed like box only, just learning purpose. This we,
Um,
this is not like allowed in my Oracle is allowed.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then let me just download the Oracle. Okay. Actually, the thing is, we cover the classes in the VMware because
Okay.
the
Mhm.
there are few services that the VirtualBox doesn't support, right? So
Okay.
that's why. Just a second. Let me just download this one. Have you downloaded the file of Windows 10, Windows
Uh,
10 and 7? I've shared the link yesterday in your chat box.
I think no. It was
Vulnerable machine links I've shared yesterday in the chat box.
hmm, okay. Okay, I will download that.
Have you downloaded that yet?
No, I will download that as well. I will download it, that one.
This is what you have to download. Okay, I'm sharing the link in the chat box.
Okay.
You have to go to this link, okay, and then you have to click on this download button.
Okay.
Once you'll click on this, it will start downloading the file for you. Here we have like multiple files. Like it is telling Windows 7, x64 file. Okay, then we have XP10, another XP and another 7. Right, all of these we have to download. So
So
all
all these need to be installed in like VM.
yeah, as of you
Okay.
can see here, the size is around almost I guess 12 GB it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So make sure that you have good internet speed and Wi-Fi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You have to download these files.
Okay.
And the VirtualBox is also downloaded. You will just install this. I guess you already know the installation part and all, right?
Yeah. Actually, I have followed from a YouTube video. I have to just like I was curious to learn about this Kali, but I just downloaded only and installed only, but I could not get time to learn about it. Yeah, that's what the issue.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so we have downloaded this. So
Yeah.
as you said that you already have Kali Linux installed in your system, right?
Yeah.
So instead of like installing the application now, we'll just directly move to the Kali Linux, okay?
Okay.
Because already you and me are there in the session, no one else is there, so we'll only cover directly the part of Kali Linux, right? And
Okay.
if someone else will join in also, in that case, we will cover the part of installation for them. Got it?
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so I have Kali Linux installed in the VMware already. So we'll go to there. And also you haven't downloaded the files yet, right? Windows 10 and 7 all files.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So till then you can also download these files. Okay, so the Kali Linux is started. So if you have installed this through the ISO, in that case, the password, username and the password would be whatever that you have selected. Okay. But in this case, I have the VMware file, so that has a username as Kali and the password as
Mm.
Kali. Okay. So we'll log in through this directly.
Okay.
Okay. Then, Amar, the interface of Kali Linux is very much similar to the Windows. You can say 95% of the interface is very much similar to the Windows operating system. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Um, For example, in Windows, we have the taskbar on the bottom of the screen, right? Here
Mm-hmm.
we have the taskbar on the top of the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. And in
Yeah.
the Windows, we have the task on the taskbar, we have the start menu on the first option that we have here on the start menu, that is the start button, right? On the
Mm-hmm.
taskbar. It is the start button, start menu we have. And here we have applications, right? And
Yeah.
if you see this dragon type symbol that we can see on the screen, this is the official logo of Kali Linux.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just like in Windows, we have this logo, na?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This one is the official logo for the Windows, right? So
Yes.
exactly like that, this dragon symbol means the official logo. So here we call that application. In the Windows, we call this start menu. So if we click on this, you can see the similar things that we saw in the start menu, right? Like it
Yeah.
shows us all the applications and all. Then after that, the next option that we have on the taskbar, that is minimize all windows. So this is for, let's say we have multiple files and softwares are running in the background. Okay, I click on that. If I open this, for example, if I open this, so if I want to minimize all of these, so first of what I have to do, I have to click on minimize button one by one, right? But instead
Yeah.
of this, if I click on this button, this second option, minimize all windows and show the desktop, so it will minimize for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is very similar option that we even have in our Windows operating system. Let's say if I go to the VMware button, okay, okay, my taskbar behavior I have to change. Okay. Okay. See, so as of I am on the Firefox, my VMware is running in the background, Zoom is running in the background, right? So if
Yeah.
I want to minimize them, so in that case, we also have an option here in the bottom right corner. If I click on this corner button, it will minimize everything for me. Okay, exactly same as
Mm-hmm.
window, we have this option. Then after this, we have this option, Home Kali. We call this file system. Just like this, we have file system, right? We have the file system here, right?
Yeah.
File Explorer, we call this. So here we have the file system. We call
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah.
the home. Okay. If we click on this, it will take us to this home page, right? In my case,
Yes.
I've changed the settings to this PC, but it will take you to this home page, right? So if I open this, you will see that it is taking me to the Kali home Kali folder. Its home folder name is home Kali. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
got it? You can see here it is telling open the home folder, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. We can close this, and then after that we have the other option we have here. That is, this is the text editor. In the Windows we have Notepad. Here we call this mousepad. Okay, mousepad.
Okay.
Got it? Then after this we have Firefox, which is like by default browser. Then we have the terminal. Terminal is like CMD, command prompt in the Windows that we have. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that, we have this arrow symbol. Through this, we can start the terminal as root terminal. Root means we can start the terminal as an administrator account. Okay.
Yeah.
If I show you, we have an option of CMD command prompt, right? CMD. So here we have an option of open, or the other option is run as administrator, right? So exactly like that, we can click here on this button and then click on this root terminal, and it will start the terminal as an administrator account. Got it? Then we have
Yes.
here three, four workspaces, one, two, three, four. These four workspaces we have. Workspaces are what? These are like, let's say that I'm working on any project, right? And I have started here multiple applications just like these Firefox, Terminal, and the file system and all, right? And I don't want to close any of that, and also I want to start a new one, any new project or any new task that I have to start, right? In that case, switching the tabs is very much confusing,
Yes.
right? And even that is frustrating. So what I can do, I can click on number two. It will take me to a completely new window. Okay. And now here you can see there is nothing running in the background. You can see here, right? Just
Yes.
like this we have third workspace and fourth workspace. And if I go back to the first one, you can see here we have the other applications. Same exactly like in the Windows, we have this option. Um, we have VMware running, Zoom, and Firefox running here, right? So if I go to this option and click on new desktop, so now you can see there is nothing running in the background. Exactly same as Windows, right?
Yeah.
This same option we have in the Windows and even in the Kali, right?
Yes. Yes.
After this, we have here this blank space for the minimize application. All the application that we minimize or start that will be loaded here, just like exactly in the Windows, it loads that here, right?
Yeah.
We can close this. As well as this graph type thing that you can see, this is like the task manager. In the Windows, we have the task manager. Exactly like that, we have the task manager here as well. Okay, this is the task manager that we have.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll close this for now. Then after this, we have the Ethernet. Okay, Ethernet is like for the internet connection. Then we have sound, notification, battery, time, lock screen, and shutdown button. Right? From here, you can restart, shut down, log out, suspend, and anything. Right? So it's very similar to the Windows. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
As well as we have here file system. In the Windows, we call that this PC. Here we call that file system. Then we have home. Home is exactly like this one only. Okay, this folder and this one exactly same. Okay, in your case, maybe only you will be able to see these three options. And trash is what, the recycle bin. In the Windows, we call that recycle bin. Here we have the trash, right? And then the rest of the things you can do anything exactly like the Windows. Using Kali Linux is doesn't means that you are doing hacking. Okay, if
Hmm. Yeah.
most of the people think that if there is any person who is using Kali Linux, so in that case the person is a hacker or maybe he will do hacking or something like that. No, okay. Most of the tools and technology that we have, we can use them for the hacking. Okay, but the thing is, you can also use Kali Linux as for the normal uses, just like we use the Windows operating system. Exactly in that form, also you can use the Kali Linux. Okay, any software application, whatever that you want to use, all of that you can use inside the Kali Linux as well. You want to play any games, you can play that. You want to watch any movie, that also you can watch. Even though you can download Netflix in the Kali Linux, and then just grab a cup of popcorn and then start watching the series, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, all these things that you can do. Okay, it's not only for the hacking. For any random purpose, you can use the Kali Linux. Okay, but pe- people use this for the hacking. Why so? Because all the tools and technologies that we need to perform the attacks, okay, for cybersecurity, hacking, and even unethical hacking, all the application and tools that we need, that is already pre-installed inside the Kali Linux. Okay. For example, for reconnaissance, we have these tools and technologies. For uh, resource development, we have these tools and technologies. For any random or okay, persistence and all, we have all these tools and technologies. So all the categories are already predefined here. Okay, so we can use any of these you can say the root. Got it?
Yes.
Am I clear? And the other commands that we use in the Windows, all of those commands will also work here. Let's say we use Control C, Control V, Control P, Control Z, Control A. Okay, any random command that we use in the Windows, all of those commands will also work here for copy paste, deleting the file. Okay, even though let's say if I want to delete this file, message.txt, right? So if I right click on this, I have an option of move to trash. I can delete that, right? And even though if I want to create any file, I'll right click on my screen and then click here on create document. It will create a document for me, right? Like a text file is created, so I can edit this file, anything, whatever that I want to add, I can do that inside this. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. After this, if I want to create any folder, I can right click on my screen and click on create folder, whatever the name that we want to give the folder, we can give that. Okay. For example, any random number, any random letters I have given it, right? So you can see it has created a folder for me. Got it? So this is the way. Even though if I want to select all of them together and delete that, that is also possible, right? Same thing, go to the trash. If you want to recover any of these data, you can recover them just by, clicking on restore and it will be restored, right? Got my point?
Yes.
Other options we have, let's say we'll go to the desktop. So we'll go to the desktop settings and then from here I can even change my background. Just like in the Windows, we have an option to change the desktop, right? So exactly like that, we have the option here as well. Got it? So these are the things that we can do in the Linux operating system. Okay? And very much similar to the Windows, right? Few things might be different, okay, but 95% of the interface is very similar to the Windows operating system only. As well as if we go to the file system, here you can see we have an option of computer, desktop, trash, documents, music, picture, videos, downloads. All of these things we also even have in our main Windows operating system, right? Uh, Desktop downloads and all these stuff, right? Music, picture, videos, and everything. So it's exactly similar as Windows, right? The other things, the other things that you need to learn inside the Kali Linux, that is going to be your terminal. Okay, terminal you can consider it is going to be your best friend. Okay, this is going to be your best friend throughout the career of your career in the cybersecurity. Okay, from today to the last day whenever that you decide that okay now it's my retiring time, till that date the terminal is going to be your best friend. Okay, you have to be an expert of using terminal. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, so this is all about the Kali Linux for now, right? And now the we are able to use this Kali Linux on our main operating system. Either it doesn't matter even if you use the Oracle VirtualBox or either VMware. Okay, so if we are installing that in our main operating system inside these platforms like VMware and VirtualBox, in that case, these operating systems that we have inside these will be considered as virtual guests, or you can say virtual operating system, or we even call them guest operating system. Got it? And the main operating system on which we have installed this VMware and VirtualBox, okay, this one is considered as either the main operating system or we call that host operating system. Okay, am I
Yes.
clear? This is the host. Windows 11 is the host, and on the VMware, all of these are guests. Got it? So we can control all of these, anything, any like whatever that we want to do with all these operating system, we can do that. If I want to remove them, I can remove them. If I want to like install them multiple time, I can even do that. Even if I want to launch all of them at the same time, that is also possible. For example, we have Kali Linux. If I want to start the Windows 7, that also I will start, right? As well as, for example, Windows XP also I can start. Any of these operating system, I can start even all of these I can start at the same time. And even though I can use them, right? So in this case, I don't need multiple computers. I can even do all of these things in the same system. And this whole process is known as virtualization. Installing multiple operating system on a single operating system is known as virtualization. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then you can see like Windows XP started, Kali Linux is already running in the background, the Windows 7 is also being started, right? So all of these I can even control them and then use them at the same time. Okay. And the reason behind why we are using the virtual box and why we are installing these operating system here, the reason behind that is uh, we want to learn the hacking and ethical hacking, right? So in that case, we also need to understand that how the hackers are able to hack these devices, right? Either Windows XP 7, 8, 10, 11, whatever it is, how they are even able to hack them, right? So for that, we are installing all of these, okay? From the Kali Linux, you can say is going to be our attacker machine. Okay. Kali Linux is going to be our attacker machine, and the other machines that we have, Windows 7, XP 10, or Ubuntu, any other one, all of these are going to be our victim machine. Okay. We are going to hack all of them by the help of the Kali. Am I clear? Hello, hello. Am I there?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So till now, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Tell me if you have any doubts till now.
No, nothing from my side.
Nothing? Okay. No one else has joined yet, right? Oh, we have other students as well.
Yeah, they have joined.
Okay, I didn't saw that. Okay, hi, hello everyone. Can you hear me? Francis, Javed, Vignesh,
Yes, good
Nitin.
morning, sir.
Good morning, Francis.
Mm.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So, I hope all of you have joined on the time, and then maybe you have seen. I didn't saw like the other students has joined. According to me, only Amar was there. So, did all of you got the point?
Yes,
Okay then. So, I hope you have downloaded the files that I have shared with you guys yesterday.
yes,
Okay, then now let's just discuss about the installation of those options. Okay, Amar, have you installed that?
No, no, I have currently joined with my company laptop, so I will install that so,
Okay,
along with you.
It-
okay, no
no, I
issues.
think
So,
I think you said we should only. do the downloading, right?
You just have to download. Installation part I will tell you,
Yes.
right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's just cover the part of installation, okay? Okay, so what you have to do, guys, the links that I have shared with you yesterday, in them, there is one link of the VMware, downloading the VMware. So you have downloaded the VMware at the very first, okay? VMware workstation full 17.6.5. Maybe in your case, it will show you 17.6.5. In my case, I have the older file, so it is showing 6.2, right? So you have to just click on that file, okay? And then it will show you the installation part. Okay. As of in my case, I already have downloaded the VMware and installed this. So it is showing like I cannot install this again, obviously, right? So, but for you, what you have to do, you just have to click on this VMware file and just uh, click on next button, and it will install the VMware automatically for you in your system. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, then after this, okay. Then after this, you have downloaded the Kali Linux file. So Kali Linux file will be something like this: Kali Linux 2025 VMware.7z file, right? So you have to right click on this file and then click on extract all. Okay, and then click on extract. It will start extracting the file for you. In my case, already I have the file extracted, right? So I'm not extracting this again. After extracting this file, it will show you a folder something like this: Kali Linux 2025 VMware AMD 64. Just go to this folder, open this folder, and then inside this folder, you will find one file dot which is having an extension of .vmx. This process you have to do after the installation of VMware. Okay. After the installation of VMware, you have to do this process. And then you have to click on this file, which is having an extension of .vmx. Sometimes it doesn't shows the extensions of the file. So in that case, you have to go to the view, go to the show, click on uh, the file name extension, and you can see like as of the extensions are gone for now. So to view them, you have to go to view again, go to show, click on file name extensions, and it will show you the extension of the files. Okay, .vmx. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, then first of all, complete this part. Okay, I'll wait for 2-3 minutes. Complete the part of installation of VMware. After that, just start while the VMware is installing. In that time, you can also start the extraction of this file. Okay, and I can see only 2 students is talking. What about others, guys?
Could you please share that VM link again?
Yeah, sure. Only the VMware link or even the other one?
The SharePoint link I already have, which has ISOs.
Okay. And the other links you don't have, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me share you this one then. With the chat box, here we go. This is for the VMware. Just click on this link. It will, and then you have to wait for 5-10 seconds. It will automatically start downloading the file for you. Okay. Then after this, we have to go to the kali.org. We will go to download button, VMware, and this link. These files you have to download. Okay.
Okay, got it.
So the total size will be around, I guess, 15 GB. So make sure that you have good internet speed and connected with the Wi-Fi. Okay. How many of you have downloaded the files? Can you please tell me? So based on that, I can move to the next step.
Abhimanyu, is there any hardware requirement? I mean, computer.
Yes, I've told that yesterday. You was not there.
I know actually today just I joined.
Oh, okay.
So
The requirement is, see, the specification that we need, that will be like minimum 16 GB of RAM, i5 i5 10th gen minimum. Okay. And in
I will check that yesterday video. I got that link. I will see yesterday video.
okay, you can get that from the team. Okay.
Yes, I already got today also. So I will see that later on.
Okay. So the specification that you need, that is only three things. First is 16 GB of RAM minimum. Okay. Then you need the i5 10th generation processor minimum. Okay. And then after that, 512 GB of SSD. This is the this is the minimum requirement that
Okay.
we have. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so please let me know how many of you have downloaded the file.
Yes. Say I have downloaded and then installed the calendar.
Install the VMware.
Yes, I've installed the VMware and then the Kali.
VMware and the Kali. Okay.
Yes.
So then you have extracted the Kali Linux file and you have installed that as well, huh?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so the next steps that I'll tell you, those are for the installation of the other operating system in the Kali Linux. Okay, once you will download this vulnerable machines, the ISO file that I have shared you in the chat box. Okay, so after that, you also have to extract that file. Okay, um, here we have that now. Okay, so once you download this file, it will download these files in the form of zipped file, right? So you also have to extract that. After extracting that, you can start the installation of the other applications, okay, like the Windows 7, 10, 11, and all. Okay, so let's say for now, I'll click on close this one as well, and this one as well. Okay. So to install the Kali, you just have to click on this VMX file. It will automatically install the Kali Linux inside your VMware. But make sure that the VMware is also installed first, right? And after this, we'll go to the VMware, and then from here, we will discuss about the next steps of installing the other operating systems. So the other steps that we have, these are a bit complicated, so please just pay attention, okay, how we can do this. So you have to click on create a new virtual machine. When you launch the VMware, inside the VMware, you have to click on create a new virtual machine option, then click on next, again click on next, and then here we have an option of vulnerable machines. In this, you have to click on browse, okay? And from this, click on the browse, and then here it will show you the ISO files, okay, of the file that you have downloaded. Go to that location, like, where you have downloaded the files and all. In my case, I have the vulnerable machine folder here, so I'm just going to that and directly choosing the file. Okay. So at the very first, we'll discuss about the installation of Windows 7. So make sure that you choose the Windows 7 Ultimate at the very first. Okay, you have downloaded the two different Windows 7 ISO file. Okay, but at the first, choose the Windows 7 Ultimate option. Choose that file and then click on open. It will uh, select that file here. Now you have to click on next button, and then product key, it will ask. Product key is not compulsory to write. Okay, directly we can choose the version. Make sure that you will choose Windows 7 Professional here. Okay, there is only 3 or 4 steps that you have to do. First step is uh, click on the custom when you launch this option, new virtual machine. In that case, it will show by default, it will be selected like typical, but you have to choose custom. This is the first step. Then click on next, next. Here you have to choose the ISO file. Then click on next. And here you have to choose the, you can say Windows 7 Professional. These are the 3 steps that you have to do. Custom, ISO, and Windows 7 Professional. After this, it will ask you the name and all. So you can write here any random name, like for example, I'm writing here the user as user only. Okay. User, and then click on next. And then it will ask you yes or no. Click on yes. Again, click on next, next, next. Uh, Here also next. Okay. The next, 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 next. And when it reached to this page, specified disk capacity, then it is showing 60 GB is recommended, but even 30 GB is enough. Then right here 30. This is the fourth step. And then click on the next, 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 and finish. That's all. These are the 4 steps that you have to do. First, choose the custom option. Second, choose the ISO. Third, Windows 7 Professional. Fourth, you have to change the size. In rest of all the other option, you just have to choose the next button. Okay, you just have to click on next button. Am I clear? After this, the file of Windows 7 will be automatically added here. Okay, so this is a bit time taking part. We have to wait for this. Okay, almost completed. Okay, while it is running in the background, if I tell you the other things like why exactly we need all these specifications, right? Yesterday I told you that we need few specification like 16 GB of RAM, 15 GB of RAM, and IS i5 10th generation, right? So 256 GB of SSD and all, right? So why we need all of these stuff, right? So first of all, for the case of 16 GB of RAM, right? Let's say if I have started here Windows 7, so Windows 7 need minimum 2 GB of RAM to execute in the background, right? So in that case, 2 GB will be assigned to Windows 7, right? If I show you my task manager, okay, here on the task manager, we can see how much RAM is being used in the background. And as of you can see on my main operating system, I'm using my uh, Windows 11. Okay, my main operating system is Windows 11 operating system. So for the Windows 11, minimum required RAM is 8 GB to use that. Okay, and in my case, I have 16 GB of RAM in my laptop. Okay, so if I go to the task manager and see, we have, it is telling the memory only we have to see. Okay, so you can see we have 8.3 GB already is being used, and 7.3 GB is available, right? Almost like 8 GB is available we still have, and 8 GB is already using in the running in the background because the Windows 11 needs the 8 GB of RAM, right? So now, uh, as of it is running in the background, for now I'm just closing this one. So as we are going to use all of these operating system at the same time, so to launch them, we need to assign them as well as some RAM. For example, for the Windows 7, we need minimum 2 GB of RAM, right? So let's say if I switch it to the 2 GB, 2 GB, okay. And in this Windows 7 already I have installed in my system. This one I yet to install, right? This process I will tell you again. But here we have the Windows 7, right? So if I power on this machine, as well as if I power on the Windows 10 machine, Windows 10 needs minimum 4 GB of RAM, right? So if I power on this, you will see here on the task manager, once these machines will be loaded, you will see now uh, like the RAM will increase. Okay, let's just wait for it. See, it has started increasing 8.1, sorry, 7.3, 7.5, 7.6, 7.7, and it will reach up to almost 12 GB because 8 GB already we have assigned, and the rest of that 6 GB also it will take, so that will be like around 14 GB. Okay, it will continuously reach, the graph will continuously reach until unless it will reach to 13 to 14 GB, right? So that's why we need 16 GB of RAM minimum to use. Okay. Why so? Because to use the other operating system, we need to assign them the RAM. Right? Are you getting the point, guys?
Yes.
So that's why I said that minimum we need the for 16 GB of RAM so that we can control our system, so that our system can handle all of these requests running in the background. Just imagine if we only had say, 8 GB of RAM, right? So in that case, it would be a problem for us. The system will start lagging or maybe it will get crashed. Why so? Because multiple operating systems are running in the background and we are not even able to use our main operating system because the RAM is already being used 100%, right? See, after reaching 13 GB, it has stopped automatically, right? Now you can see the graph is not increasing, right? And if I start any other operating system, for example, the Kali Linux as well, so it will also increase the RAM from there in the task manager. Got it?
Yes.
So this is the thing. That's why we need 16 GB of RAM. And the other thing, we need the processor i10 so that we can control all of these things smoothly. Okay? RAM will only able to provide the processes to control the processes in the background to manage their speed and all, right? But to to execute those processes, we need the processor that should handle all of these at the same time, right? So in that case, the processor should be at least minimum i5 10th generation that can handle all of these operations at the same time. Okay. The second thing that we need, that is the 512 GB of SSD. So that SSD is faster than the HDDs, if you know. Okay, so SSD can process, can flow this data. Okay, all the data that flows from through the RAM, that will come from the SSD. So SSD can process the data faster than the HDDs. Okay, and why we need the size of 512 GB? Because let's say our main operating system also needs some kind of data, right? It is also using some kind of storage in my hard disk, right? Around, let's say, 60 or 70 GB it is using to install its services and applications, right? And even though I have also installed some other files and softwares in my laptop, obviously, right? So if I even install other operating systems, for example, let's say we have the Windows 10. So for this, we need minimum 30 GB of size. For Windows 7, also we need 30 of GB of size. For Ubuntu, we need 20 GB of size. For Kali Linux, we need 80 GB of size, right? So if you only have, uh, let's say, if you only have 256 GB of SSD, okay, let's say. So in this case, how you will be able to assign the size to these operating systems? Because let's say already 60 GB or 70 GB you already have assigned to your main Windows operating system, right? So it will be difficult for us. Am I clear? Guys, is
Yeah.
this step clear for everyone?
Okay, okay.
That's why exactly we need 512 GB of SSD, i5 10th generation processor minimum, and 16 GB of RAM minimum. Okay, maximum whatever that you can do, you can do that, right? Okay, so for now we'll close this. So now let's say we'll start the Windows 7 again. As of I already have the Windows 7, but still I'm showing you to start this one. Okay, by starting this one to show that how the installation part will be done. Just have to wait for this. Boot manager is missing. Why it is telling this thing? Uh, okay, I guess I have canceled that. That's why it is showing this error. Let's just do this process once again. We'll click on next, next, next. Here already you can see the ISO is selected, so I'm not doing that again. Right. So we'll click on next. Here we'll choose the Windows 7 Professional. Next. Click on yes. Next. 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 Again next. Again next. Then we'll write 30 GB here. We'll choose next, 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 and finish. Now this will take a little bit time again. Even same operating system you can install multiple times. All you need is the storage in your computer. Until now, while it is running in the background, if anyone of you have any doubt, any concern, if you want to ask anything, you can ask me.
Yeah. So VMware I have downloaded. So for Windows and Kali, both are separate, right?
Yeah, both are separate.
Okay, and the uh, that one which has written with like Kali Linux 2025.2. So that has like multiple Kali Linux file that I have already extracted on a in a specified folder.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, so that step has been done. Apart from that, VMware has been installed to my system.
Okay, then after that, go to the Kali Linux file. In that, you will get the multiple files now. Okay,
Yeah.
there you have to choose this file. Okay, let me show you. I guess vulnerable machines. Okay, you have extracted this folder. You have extracted the Kali Linux file. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then inside this, you will find this folder. These are the files that you can see, right?
Yes.
Okay, then look for the this icon, okay, of the file which is having an extension of .vmx.
Okay.
Okay, with this icon, just double click on this. It will automatically launch the VMware for you and install the Kali Linux inside that.
Okay. Okay. One second.
Okay, so the Windows 7 file is also added here and it will be launched automatically. And this one is I'm deleting. Delete from disk. Click on yes. Completed the installation.
Actually, it's taking C drive. Should I extract it? Means like I extracted in like download folder, but it's coming as an empty. So by default, it's asking for a C drive.
For extracting, it is asking for the C drive.
Yeah, means the file path it is already mentioned there, and I'm clicking on browse, giving the download folder. It's
Mm-hmm.
not taking.
It's not taking that. Okay.
Maybe okay. Let me create one more folder there. Maybe it will take.
Wait, just let me complete this part. Then you just share your screen and I'll tell you the steps. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So after like completing the adding the file part, it will show you something like this screen. Okay. So this is again a bit time taking part. It will install the services of the Windows 7 for us. Okay. So while it is running in the background, we will discuss about how we can install the Windows 10 now. So we'll click on here, create a new virtual machine. Exactly the same steps for the Windows 7, right? But only one or two steps would be different. Okay, just click on next, and then here we just have to choose the ISO file of Windows 10 that we have downloaded. Choose that file, click on next. Okay, from custom only you have to start. Okay, custom, next, next, and we have selected the ISO of Windows 10. Click on next, 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 next. And then here, when it comes to this page, okay, last time we have directly clicked on next, but for this time you have to choose 4 GB of RAM. Minimum 4 GB of RAM is required for Windows 10. So we'll choose 4 GB and then click on next, 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 next. And again here, when it comes to the page of this size. So here instead of 60, again we have to choose 30 GB. Click on next, next, finish. In this case, what we have to do, we just have to choose the ISO, choose the RAM to 4 GB, and the size should be 30 GB. These three steps that you have to follow in this case. In the installation of Windows 7, we had 4 steps. In this case, we have only 3 steps. These are just bit time taking part. We have to wait for this. We don't have any other option. Even though while it is running in the background, we can't switch to the Windows 7. We have to wait for this to complete and then only we will able to switch to Windows 7. It is started. I'm in the Windows 7. Still, it is completed to 62% only.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, with my SP, I'm installing the SP. It's asking the number of processor and the number of core per processor. Should I take 4 and 2?
Processor what?
Is then that the processor configuration? I'm installing the SP.
XP.
Yes,
Okay.
it's I've gotten to a point where the processor configuration and it's saying
Just click on next button. Just click on next button.
so no need for 4, 2, 3. No, no.
No, 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 no. You don't have to choose any of the option. Whatever
Okay,
the by default is selected, just choose that option only.
okay, sir.
Yeah.
This one is said 4. So this one the maximum processor for 4.
See, you just have to choose the RAM, okay?
Yes.
Then the size, okay? And
Okay.
I guess the last option that you will get here, the ISO, right? Only these three things you have to choose for Windows XP as well.
Okay.
Apart from all the other options, just click on next button. It will just continue installing the part.
Okay.
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 Okay. So after this, in the Windows 10, what it is loading here?
Abhimanyu,
Yeah.
this Windows ISO file is free available, right? For downloading. Or we
Windows
need
files are, yeah, these are freely available.
the same techspot.com you mentioned here. From there we can get, right?
No,
.com.
for the Windows file, I have shared you the link in the chat box already. Here you can see VMware, virtual machine, this one, vulnerable machines, right?
From VMware side, right?
No, this vulnerable machine, this is the link.
Okay.
This is different. Okay, VMware is different. VirtualBox is VMware is different. Kali Linux is different, and the vulnerable machines are different. In the vulnerable machines, you will find the Windows 10 file, 7 file, XP file, and all. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, then once it will show you something like this screen in the Windows 10. Okay, once it will show you the screen, then you have to click on your screen first. Make sure that your cursor will get disappear. Okay, you can see my cursor. If I click on my screen, my cursor is gone. Right. So at this point, I have to hit enter and then press any random key. Okay, on your keyboard. This you have to do once only while installing the Windows. Okay, we'll click on next. Install now. The challenge setup is starting. It's 86% completed. Once this installation part will be completed now, then the installation of Windows 7 will also be completed. Okay, only this is the thing which is time taking part here. Okay, once the Windows 10 will be started, it will show you something like this screen then. Okay, then here you have to choose Windows 10 Pro DLA option. Okay, digital license activation. You have to choose this option. Please do not continue with the Windows Home Edition. Any of Windows Home, do not continue with that. You have to continue with the Windows 10 Pro DLA. Okay, and then click on next. Now we have to wait for this again. Installing the Windows operating systems is very much time-taking part. Have to be very patient for this. Okay, after this, it will show you this accept the license terms and all. So just accept them. Okay, click on next. After this, it will show you upgrade option or the custom option. You have to choose the custom only. And it will show you the 30 GB that we have selected. That size it is showing us here. And then you have to click on next. And that's all. After this installation part will also begin. Okay. Just like in the Windows 7, we have the installation part, that same installation part, it will begin here as well. So this is again a bit time taking part. Okay. Once this process will be completed, you just have to click on next button. In the Windows 10, there is few other steps as well that you have to do. In that case, you just have to click on next buttons. And when it comes to, when it reaches to the point of it will ask you to create a Microsoft account. Instead of that, you don't have to click on that option. In that case, you will find here an option of in the bottom of the screen. Okay, bottom left corner. At this point, you will find an option of offline account. Click on that, and then after that, it will show you same on the same location an option of which is limited experience only. Choose that option, and then the installation and then after that it will ask you the username and the password for your Windows 10. Just choose those options, and then the installation will be completed. Okay, as of right now, this is very much time taking part, so I'm not continuing installing this Windows 10, even though I already have the Windows 10 installed in my system. Right, Am I clear for everyone? We'll power off the Windows 10. Also, I'm going to remove this from my VMware. Delete from this. So this part is completed. Once this will be completed, your Windows will be restarted automatically, and then only you will be able to use the Windows 7. We are almost there. We just have to wait for, I guess, max to max 2 minutes. Okay, completed. Now it is telling that it will restart the Windows 7. Okay, completed. So you can see it will show something like this. Obviously, the Windows 7 interface. Okay, this is the interface of Windows 7. It will show you something like this. When it shows you the pop-up for the network, just close that. You don't have to choose any network option in that case. Am I clear for everyone?
Yes.
Okay, then. That's all. Now, if anyone of you need any assistance from my side to help you to install Windows 7, 10, or Kali Linux, just let me know. For me, already I have the Windows 7, so I'm deleting this one as well. Now tell me, if any one of you need my help,
Actually, I'm facing issue with the extraction of that Kali Linux
or I guess you
files.
was asking me, okay, show me, share your screen, let me check.
Yeah, I'm audible.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm saying share your screen. So let me see that.
Okay. Okay. I hope it's visible.
Yeah. Okay. Right click on this
Okay.
file. You have already extracted this, na? You already have.
This
Open
one.
this. Yeah.
This is empty only.
Empty only. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, wait.
Let
Click on that.
so
Click
I'm
on that. Wait. Open that. Click on that. Open that folder again.
hmm.
That same folder again.
Okay.
No, that folder that you said that is empty, na? Click on that.
Ah, okay. Huh. I opened it.
Okay. This file is empty. I thought that it was loading something. Okay. Go back. First of all, delete that file, Kali Linux folder that you have extracted. Yeah, delete this.
I think this one only. Yeah, this one only. Let me delete it. Yeah, deleted it.
Okay, now right click on that file, 7Z file.
Uh,
Yes. Extract
extract all.
all. Yeah, extract.
So it is by default taking the C drive. So wait.
It's okay. After
Yeah.
extracting, change the location. Nah, don't worry.
Okay. This is coming.
This error it is showing. Okay, click on finish. Double click on this. You have the WinRAR already installed, right?
Yeah.
Then choose the second file. Yeah, go back. Yeah, click on extract to
Okay.
and click on OK.
So where we have to install this one means here only or like in VM?
No, directly we
This
just have to click
itself
on the
is
file.
VM.
It will automatically install. You have installed the VMware already, right?
Yeah, it's already installed here. So, yeah.
Yes. Close the VMware. It's running in the background now. Close that. Not closed. Okay, 9%
So,
completed.
so I have the less RAM. That's why it's yeah, issue I told you.
Okay, you have Ryzen 5 now. That is also fine.
Okay.
Okay, so then close it. Okay, now you have the full text here. Same, the Kali Linux, the last option. Yeah. Open this folder. Open this folder. Then you have to choose here the first file. The first file that you have. The extension it is not showing you. Click on the view on the top of your screen.
Okay.
View. Go to show. Show. Yeah. Click on file name extensions. Last second. Yeah. Here you can see now it is showing you the extension of the files, right?
Yes.
The first file having an extension of .vmx in the last. See,
Yeah.
right? So just double click on this. Click on always. Done. It will launch the VMware and install the Kali Linux for you inside that automatically. Okay.
Okay. And Kali Linux means uh, ISO where we have to select means after that ISO
You
you have
don't
to
have
select.
to choose anything in the case of VMware. Okay.
Okay.
This
This
is
is
directly
separate.
installed.
Okay. Okay.
For Windows 10 and 7, you have to choose the ISO.
Okay.
Directly, you can launch this. Scroll up a little bit. Scroll up. Yeah, here, up, I said.
Okay.
Okay, here you have an option of power on this virtual machine, right?
Yeah.
Click on this. From this, you can start your Kali Linux. Click on OK. Click on your screen and hit enter. Just wait for it. The username is Kali, Kali. This is by default username, okay?
Okay.
Small k.
Small K. Okay.
And the password is also Kali, small k only.
Okay.
Kali is the username, Kali is the password, which is the by default. Okay? We can even
Okay.
change this if we want, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so see, the Kali Linux is now working directly. In this case, you don't need to choose the ISO and then select the RAM and all the other stuff. That is very time-taking part. So for the
Hmm.
Kali Linux, directly we can do this within seconds, right?
Okay. And this login password where we can reset.
That I'll tell you during the classes. I'll tell you the process.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
For now,
Okay.
you can shut down
Then
this.
yeah. So the next step will be to
Install Windows
installing
10
the
and
other.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. That
For
is
that,
okay.
for that
That
you
I
have
will.
to click on the tabs option. See, you have here an option of file, edit and all. Click on tabs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on go to home tab. You have closed your home tab. Yeah. Okay. So this is the home tab. Here you have to click on create a new virtual machine and then choose the ISO of Windows 7 and 10 and all. Okay.
Okay. Got
The
it.
same
Got it. Got
steps
it.
that we
Yeah.
have used just now. Right?
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. Anyone else who need any help?
No, no.
Okay, then. So for now, guys, we'll end the session here only, right? I want all of you to install the files, and if you need any assistance, you can talk. You can call our coordinators. They will connect with me. Okay. So I request all of you to please download and install all the files from before joining the next class on our next weekend. Okay. So we can, continue the classes. And if you need any assistance, you can call our coordinators. They will connect with me anytime. Okay, it's not compulsory like we have to connect only on the weekends. Even if you have any doubt during the weekdays, you can also connect with me. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So for now, we'll wind up the session. See you guys on next weekend. Bye bye. Have a good day. Have a happy week.
Yeah. Bye bye. Thank you.